Good afternoon, everybody. Jay Stittleberg here, just checking in and seeing how everybody's doing, and I hope that this finds you well. As we move into the opening phases of our state and our counties and our cities, I just want to ask everybody to continue to be vigilant, continue practicing the guidelines, wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask when you go to the store or go out in public to protect yourself and to protect others. And just remember to just do what you feel is right for you and your family. And we will get through this. So, don't try to overthink it too much. What I really want you to do is just do what's right for you and your family. And practice those guidelines when you go out. We also have to remember to continue to check on our family, friends, and neighbors, because as I always say, anxiety and depression and food insecurity and suicide do not just go away. And these last couple of months of staying at home and staying out of the public realm really can exacerbate these issues and make them much worse. And even though we're at a phase where we're slowly starting to open up, again, it doesn't mean that people that may feel some anxiety or depression or even feel the need to contemplate suicide, it's not just going to instantly go away. So please continue to check on your family, friends, and neighbors and make sure they're all right. Make sure their mental state and health is doing well, and make sure that they're eating. Make sure they have food. And if they don't have those things, help them out, because we certainly don't want people to not ask for help and just sit at home and not eat, because that's not healthy either. So we want to make sure we're maintaining our vigilance in those areas and helping out those folks that need help so that we can continue to move forward together. I also want to talk about a video I made a couple weeks ago. I made a video and I talked about white privilege, and certainly by some of the comments I got on that video, there's a good reason I made that video and a good reason just to continue to talk about this topic. Because once again, these are difficult topics to talk about, and everybody knows I don't shy away from difficult topics. And that's why I talk about mental health and suicide, and with this video I talked about white privilege. Because the reality of life is that we should be judging people based on actions and character, and not judging people based on their race, their color, their sex, their religion, their sexuality, their sexual identity. Again, we should be judging people based on their actions and character. And we have to recognize that there is an issue in this country, and it's one that we're not going to get rid of unless we talk about it openly and we can express our feelings and make sure that those around us know what our feelings are on the topic, and know that some of us are treated differently for the simple reason that we don't look like them. And that needs to be recognized so that we can stop some of the issues that go on in this country. Just like we want to stop issues with mental health and suicide. So everybody just keep that in mind. And finally, as we move into this Memorial Day weekend, I want everyone to remember why we have this holiday. Because this holiday is about remembering and saluting, quite frankly, our tens of thousands of heroes of our armed forces that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we could be free. So that, quite frankly, on this weekend, we could go grill our hamburgers and our hot dogs and our barbecue and eat our potato salad and baked beans. But the reason we get to do that is because of the thousands of Americans that wore the uniform and sacrificed their lives so that we have this great country, and so that we can continue to be free and do what we want to, and have the freedom of speech and be able to go with our friends and family to the beach. And yes, it's obviously been difficult with COVID-19 recently as far as these types of activities, but again, now that we're starting to open up and being able to move about a little bit more, just remember why we have this 3-day weekend and why we celebrate Memorial Day. And it's a celebration of those heroes, why we have this holiday. So again, I hope this finds everybody doing well. And as always, please take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll talk to you again soon.